If you haven't created an account yet, just head to tinyeasy.co.nz and click this big try for free button here. And that will lead you to the page where you can create a new account. I'm just going to head over and click the sign up button. And that will give you the option to either sign up with Google or create an account manually by putting in your email, first name, and your password. But I'm just going to choose sign up with Google here and choose my email address that I want to use. There we go. And this will lead us to the home page of the dashboard. The dashboard is split in two different parts. The nav bar on the left here, which you can use to navigate the dashboard, and then the information section, which displays the information about all of the different pages that you can access. And the first page that you will access is the home page, of course. And the first part of the home page will give you the option to launch the designer. Just as a quick tip, if you are on a tablet or on a mobile phone, I would recommend switching over to a desktop PC or Mac or laptop, just because the 3D Tiny House Designer is made to work on a desktop PC or a Mac, and it's not compatible with mobile devices yet. The next section here shows you that you currently have a free trial of the 3D Tiny House Designer and gives you some more information about this. The next part of the homepage is a bit of a link to the Learn section, which I will go into more detail in a second. And this will allow you to watch the course that I'm recording at the moment, and will also hint a couple of useful articles that you can look up later on if you want to get a little bit more information. But I'm just going to click the Explore Tutorials button here to see what happens. And this is the main section of the Learn Center, and this button over here will lead you to the actual Learn Center, which is a manual that you can use to look up all of the different tools in the 3D Tiny House Designer. So I'm just going to click on that to actually show you where that leads. So this Learn Center has a bunch of different tutorials on all of the tools that are in the 3D Tiny House Designer. So for example, how do you move around? Let's see if we can find that. Yep, let's look into the movement here. For example, or how to put together furniture, or how cabinetry works. You can look all of this up in here. It's kind of like a user manual that has written tutorials if you want to take some time to look it up. Or you can watch the course that I'm recording at the moment. And down here there are just links to more useful tutorials in the Learn Center, so you don't have to look them up yourself, and you can just look at the most useful tutorials down here. Alright, and just looking back at the nav bar, we can see that we currently still have 7 days left of our free trial, and if you wish to upgrade, you can click this upgrade button here, which will lead you to compare the plans. You can either choose to upgrade to the personal version, which is great if you're designing your own tiny house, or you can contact us and have a chat with me if you're a business and you want to design tiny homes professionally. And there's some more information down here of what each of the features brings. But I'm just going to skip ahead and show you the rest of the dashboard here. And this section here is again just about launching the designer. You can launch the designer from here as well, or get some help if you are having trouble starting the designer. And you can also contact us right here in the support section. And last but not least is the account section. So if you want to update your account, you can look at your email, your name and password that's currently saved, and change that, or log out if you want to log out and log into a different account. If you want to change your billing information, this will be available in here. Just as a tip, if you don't have a paid account with us, this billing section will not be available. Perfect, that's the dashboard. Let's move on to starting the 3D Tiny House Designer for the first time. And you can do that by clicking the Launch Designer buttons that you find all the way throughout the dashboard here. So I'm just going to click this button right here, and this will lead you to a new page to access the 3D Tiny House Designer. If you're loading the 3D Tiny House Designer for the first time, this might take a couple of seconds, maybe even minutes, depending on how fast your internet is. But once it is loaded, it will be a little bit quicker once you jump back into it in another session.